Hello there, Tarquin Farquhar III here from a long line of Farquhars dating back to Charlemagne. Well, I have a high ancestral name, and I've been well educated. I went to Eton School, I went up to Oxford, got myself a master's degree there, went on to Sandhurst and, served my Queen and country, did overseas service as well, left the army and then went to work in the city as one does, I live in a rather large house in the country in Surrey, and I have a jolly good life, and I've travelled the world, I've been to every continent except Antarctica, and I've looked at the different peoples around the world, and to be honest, most of them are untrustworthy. I wouldn't give you tuppence for them, to be honest. Well, many years ago I listened to a song by Flanders and Swan, it was about how good the English were, and I just jumped to my feet and shouted, "Bravo, bravo! I couldn't have written it better myself, ditto to everything you say, Fine fellows they are, Well, the song is actually called A Song of Patriotic Prejudice. Well, you make your own mind up if it's prejudiced, I don't think so, I haven't prejudged the world, I've actually seen it. So it's not prejudice for me, but I'm going to have a go at it, right? I'm praising it a bit and, giving it the old Tarkas treatment and all the rest of it. Well, here we go then. The English, the English, the English are best. I wouldn't give you tuppence for all the rest. The English are moral, the English are good, and clever and modest, and basically misunderstood. And all the world over, each nation's the same. They simply have no notion of playing the game. They argue with umpires, especially those Aussies. They cheer when they win, well, those South Africans do. And they practice beforehand, which ruins the fun. Well, those Americans definitely do that, don't they? The English, the English, the English are best. So up with the English and down with the rest. It's not that they're wicked or naturally bad, it's knowing they're foreign which makes them feel mad. Because all these other nations and all these other peoples, basically they have English envy, really. They'd all love to be English, really, and live an English lifestyle, working in the city, living in the country, going to sporting events like Wimbledon, going up to HQ in Twickers, and going to Ascot and all the rest of it. It was a lovely lifestyle, drinking champagne, etc, etc, etc. Now, some of our neighbours, our near neighbours, the Welsh and all the rest of it, they're a funny old crew, aren't they? The word Welsh means foreigner. It's an old Anglo-Saxon word for it. Well, they about 25% of them still keep their own language, and bully for them for that, but it's incomprehensible to everyone else, isn't it? Llanfire, Pwllwingich and all that's it's like a damn throat infection. The Scottish, well, they're an aggressive, chippy old bunch, aren't they? Ugh, by me. Hadrian built a wall right across there. Can't blame them for that, They're so tight around the bar. Their national anthem should be called Scotland for Me. And you got the Irish, aren't you? They weren't Romanised, were they? No, most of them live beyond the pale. They love their country, so they say, but most of them live abroad, and then when they've had a few drinks they cry about it and sing lamenting songs, don't they? And then you've got those other foreigners across there, those garlic eaters, my word, the French. Well, we don't even talk about the French, do we? Well, I need to say we had 100 years war with them and beat them in the end. We got those Italians, haven't we? Well, those Italian men, well, they love their self more than anyone else, and they have a strange relationship with their mothers, don't they? Eh? Their fillies don't look too bad, though, I must admit, especially the Romans. They're a rather nice crew, And you've got those Germans, and they have a funny national anthem called Deutschland, Deutschland, Umbrellas. Very, very strange. And then you go further afield, it basically gets worse, So the song, I thought it was rather nice. I'm just going to say to you now, toodle pip, old chaps, tally ho, and Good night, because I'm going to drink a bottle of Bollinger champagne now. You go fast asleep. Nighty night.